So every one of us has resentment at different times. We have an experience that happens in our life, and we feel this sort of bitterness and hurt by what's happened. Here's how to use resentment to your advantage. One of the things that people do when they have resentment is they basically just stuff it and never address it, never do anything about it, and then it becomes this lovely little ball of muck that like sits with you, or like you kind of carry around in your day-to-day life. So you can do that, but it's a really crappy way of living. Or every time you feel those pangs of resentment, you can actually use it as a reminder to do something better for your life. So for example, say you broke up with somebody and you feel this little resentment or this bitterness around, I can't believe I was with them for that long. If you use that resentment as a reminder, what you essentially do is try to move it in a way for good. So the reminder is, I was in that relationship and I'm not proud of the choices I made or the time I spent with them, but I am not in that relationship anymore. So how can I use this resentment as a reminder to make a life worth living now? Or in a relationship, for example, when your partner does something that kind of reminds you of that resentment, same thing. Use it as a reminder. Don't just sit with it and stuff it and live with it for the rest of your life in this bitter mess, but use it as a reminder to cultivate a life worth living in the here and now. Like, you could sit in resentment of, I never get to do things for myself, or feeling that resentment can be the reminder to do something for yourself. It's like, it's true. I don't do things for myself. I use this as a reminder, Angela. Do it. Like, don't just sit there and stew in your bitterness. Do something for yourself this week. Make a plan. Resentment doesn't have to be this thing that destroys relationships or destroys your life, but it can be if you just let it stew and simmer like that, and then you never do anything to make the situation better. So every time you feel just those little pangs of resentment, pay attention. Don't just ignore it. Don't drink it away. Actually, please don't drink anything away, because all that does is numb you from the things that you're really unhappy about. But instead, face it, look at it, use it as a reminder, and do things for yourself. Or if there's things in your relationship that you want to change, do something about it. Notice that resentment. Talk to your partner. Use it as a reminder. Wow, I've built resentment and I don't even want to talk to my partner right now. That's a reminder that I need to go talk to him and figure out what we need to do to make this situation better. So you have been speaking with Angela Skirtu. If you could, please like and subscribe. And also you can submit a contact form at my website, therapistInSt.Louis.com.